1A is the most conventional style of yo-yoing. In this style, the yo-yo is attached to a string, which is then attached to your finger, and in every trick, the yo-yo is going to interact with the string in some way, which is why these tricks are also called string tricks. In the basics category, we're going to be teaching you most of the fundamental mounts that you're going to be using in all of your different string tricks, and so it's a good idea to learn those. And we're also going to be teaching you a couple of tricks that aren't technically string tricks, but are necessary when learning these tricks. One trick in particular I want to point out right now, and that's the breakaway, which looks like this. And the breakaway is just the throw that you use when getting into your side mount tricks. Now, when you're first getting into string tricks, it may be tempting to skip over the breakaway and just get into your side mount tricks by throwing a regular throw and getting the yo-yo on the string, but you really don't want to do that, and there's two main reasons. The first one is that when you throw a breakaway, the yo-yo actually spins in the opposite direction that it does if you throw a regular throw. And when the yo-yo is spinning the opposite direction, that actually changes the way the yo-yo plays on the string, which changes the way a lot of tricks are done. And so when we're teaching you all these different tricks, we're going to assume that you're throwing a breakaway to get the yo-yo onto your side mount, which means that we're going to give you certain tips and help that may only apply if the yo-yo's spinning that way. The second reason is that there's a lot of tricks that can only be done if you've gotten onto the side mount by throwing your breakaway, because they can only be done if the yo-yo's spinning that direction. And so you're really going to be hurting yourself if you skip over the breakaway, so we recommend that you don't do that. Now, if you're just getting into string tricks, we do recommend that you get a nice wide starter yo-yo, like the Sage Yoyo that I have right here. If you don't already have a starter yo-yo, you can just go into our store, and we have a section called Yo-Yos by Play Style, and then we've got a whole starter section, and in there we've got a section just for 1A yo-yos. And all the yo-yos in that section, those are what we consider the best yo-yos on the market right now for getting into string tricks. And all those yo-yos in that starter section, they're all going to play really easy. They're going to be very responsive. They're going to be nice and wide so that it's easy to catch the yo-yo on the string. But they'll also be upgradable, which means that you can modify the yo-yo just a little bit in order to turn it into an unresponsive yo-yo, which will allow you to do the most advanced tricks. And when you get to those tricks, you're going to really be happy that you got a yo-yo that's upgradable like that. So we definitely recommend those yo-yos. So if you feel like you're ready to get into your string tricks, make sure you get a good starter yo-yo, learn the breakaway, and you will be well on your way.